Hi, this is Brian. I'm reading a document that I made that kind of covers my life on what happened to me during the last 2 years. The document is entitled The Importance of Morning Affirmations and Powerful Prayers. For about 2 years of my life, I was in a funk. I was always semi-depressed and thought that I'd completed everything in my life that I needed to accomplish. I'm 51 years old, but feel like I'm about 30 years old. I've been diagnosed with bipolar disorder for years, so I've had up years and down years. Throughout my years, my 20s, 30s, and 40s, I've probably had over 20 different jobs. I've owned and ran some very small businesses and have been in sales and done well in sales. In my late 40s, doing some reflecting, I thought that I had accomplished everything in my working and spiritual life. Today I know that's not true, and I hope this information will pick up some people or some folks that are still looking for solutions for more life, more answers to what ails them. Several things helped me, the most recent being affirmations and powerful prayer. Affirmations that affirm your faith and prayer that reconfirms your position as a child of God. As I have learned from a firm called Ransomed Heart Ministries, we are in a world at war. This is a spiritual war going on for everyone, and mostly toward Christian believers. We operate in this war both in the physical world and in the spiritual world at the same time. Years of not practicing my faith, not doing reading, devotionals, prayer, church, etc., had taken their toll, and I'd almost given up on believing in a future life, let alone believe in a dream for my future. At one time, I was very much into manifesting my future in the plans that I developed and worked on. Let me reread that last sentence. At one time, I was very much into manifesting my future in the plans that I had developed and worked. But in my late 40s, feeling depressed and not practicing my spiritual practice, I felt done. Why affirmations? We are under attack, like I mentioned before. This generally is an attack that takes place in our minds. Our enemy has a strategy to steer us to procrastination, lack of focus, lack of desire, lack of energy, lack of will, and worse, the worst of all, lack of hope. Once he's able to tackle our hope, we run the risk of just feeling like giving up. So to prepare your day, it may be very important to reaffirm who you are as a child of God. You get your mind, your mouth, and your emotions tuned up by saying and meditating on affirmations that help you. I use affirmations from a Joel Osteen book called Fresh Start, and I encourage you to get a copy. In it, he says that it is important to get our mind in the right direction in the morning, the critical time when we may be hit with thoughts of doubt and procrastination. Below are a few of the affirmations from Joel's book. I am blessed. I am forgiven and redeemed. I am loved, accepted, and approved. I am secure, confident. I am wise, intelligent, and creative. I am successful. I am talented. I am healthy. I am prosperous. I'm a child of the Most High God. The thoughts you think and the words you say will determine your tomorrow. I repeated these affirmations. Note, Joel has about 25 in this book. I repeated these affirmations month after month, and I tracked every day that I said them. They really started to work for me and changed my thoughts and my mind within weeks. Negative thoughts are not things that God puts in your head. They are either from your past experience that you've had, or they're the enemy's attempt to bring you down. They make you feel bad about yourself, which after time is reflected in your life. So if you're having problems being sluggish in the morning, catch yourself believing thoughts that are actual fears, remember those are not God's will for you. You have the power to change your thinking through positive affirmations. And once you really start believing these affirmations about yourself, you will change. You will start feeling differently and feeling more free. It took some time for me, but it definitely took me from a mild depression into someone that has faith in myself and a renewed faith in God and His ownership of my life and His helping me in situations. This is part 1 of a 2-part reading. Please go to the other video to see part 2.